We may be the nation that brought the world spam fritters, but this weekend some gourmet Brits are hoping to tempt the Big Apple with a more modern take on British food.
So can we really persuade Americans that we've moved on from corned beef and processed cheese? Is that what they thought?
I don't know. Perhaps they thought worse than that. Let's put that to the question with brand consultant Jonathan Gabay and Mary Ellen McTague, a chef who specialises in British food. Morning. Morning both. We're delighted you're here because you brought some food as well. Yes. What do you think? Do you think we can sell cheese to the Americans? I mean, you brought cheese today, or what sort of thing do you think we can sell?
I think cheese is definitely one of those things that would sell very well in the States. The slight problem we might have is that a lot of our best cheeses are unpasteurised. And
that's not allowed to happen.
No, you can't sell those in the States. But I think really well-made, handcrafted, artisanal cheeses would go down really well in the States.
And we're going to be talking about Downton Abbey a little bit later. There's a kind of a link, isn't there? The idea of kind of provenance and history that they buy into in relation to our food.
Absolutely. From the point of view of Brand UK, with the foods and all the specialities, I mean, things like Eccles cakes. To the what's an Eccles cake, they will be thinking,
and indeed our story. They like
exactly, and indeed what we call a scone, they also have a scone, but it's a completely different thing.
Yes.
So and the market, it's worth about 1.8 billion at the moment in terms of specialist foods, but it's potentially worth about $58 billion.
So what's the thing that we have to crack then? I mean, what's the thing that's stopping us sort of tapping in on that stuff? Have we just not got our message clear?
I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is. I think that what would be really useful and would really help us sell our produce, our food better in the States is if there was a way of all these small producers who are sort of handcrafting all these great cheeses and beers and jams and chutneys and whatever else it is they make, all made with great love and done to a really high standard. Finding some way of sort of getting the distribution sorted so that things can be taken over and marketed.
And that's what it's all about. It's all about distribution, okay, getting it out there. But the problem is that when you get small producers, okay, and you're getting into the manufacturing process, that's when sometimes they will say, well, we're losing some of the authenticity. The other thing is in terms of UK brands, in terms of UK foods, like I was saying, Yorkshire puds or whatever it might be, and these beautiful cheeses, is that I think we should be selling them to the Brits. Because I think that the Brits are getting fed up with the American foods.
Oh, you mean the Brits who live in America?
No, I'm saying the Brits in the UK. I say we should push this everywhere. This is the most beautiful food.
Tell me about this, because I've been sneakily, well, you've not been watching, eating some of this cheese.
This is called Beanley. It's made in Dorset.
Say again, it's
Beanley.
Beanley.
It's made in Dorset from sheep's milk, and it's blue cheese. So it's inoculated with the same mould that's used to make Roquefort cheese in France, and it's also made in a cave like Roquefort is. I'm going to have some actually.
Sorry.
That's nice. I'm always a little bit wary of cheese because I did once taste cheese ice cream on this programme.
Really?
And it was horrible.
Okay.
No disrespect to the people who made it, but it just didn't work for me. Okay. It was a very personal thing. But this is really nice. This
is really amazing.
I love the cheese.
And this one here, this has been on our fridge earlier. I don't think any of our colleagues are very pleased with us because that's... yes, well, I think it smells nice.
Yes, no, it does.
It does smell a lot.
It smells a lot, yeah.
Does the whole thing, you know, you're talking about what we can and can't sell in America, this issue over sort of, I suppose it's health and safety in a way, isn't it? Where they worry more, but do they worry a lot more about, you know, food stuffs generally? Do we have a slightly more...
So I think it might be to do with that they're slightly more litigious in the States. Right. So when there's a problem, it's a big problem for industry because they have to
shy away from
taking risks. Whereas here, we aren't so risk averse.
Yeah, and in fact, it goes to a much wider thing in terms of blood donation. She's really enjoying her cheese over there. She's really loving it.
What's that called?
This one is called Tunworth. It's a camembert cheese.
Just keep going.
Oh, I'll keep going. All right then. That's all right. Don't worry. In terms of blood, if you want to donate blood overseas, in some countries, because of the mad cow disease from years ago, they're still not allowing Brits to donate blood. So they're very... It's a difficult sell. It's a difficult sell, but when you've got such beautiful produce as this, Maybe it's
Remind
not
us
so
what
bad.
this one was called, the little camembert type cheese?
It's called Tunworth. I mean, coming back to that point about, you know, mad cow disease and all that,
Yeah.
that was a problem that came about because of practices in big industry.
Yeah.
And all this stuff is about cottage industry almost. And I think if we can sort of cement ourselves, our reputation as being, as producing some of the, sort of the world's finest artisanal products, then I think we could do very well
Sorry,
at that.
did it
It's
look
okay.
like I wasn't listening then?
No, you look like you're in a
I was
cheese,
caught out there.
either
I went
reverie
into
or...
a cheese trance.
Into a cheese trance of
Thank you.
authenticity.
Lovely to, thank you very much.
much.
Thank you very much. This is breakfast. You know that. We're on BBC One until 10 o'clock
This
this
is
morning.
cheese.
Very good.